The only thing that hinders momentum from feeling pretty good to feeling really, really, really good is introduction of contradictory thoughts. That's what resistance is. The key to parlaying that good feeling of alignment into something that is more is simpler than you think and not what you think. It's about not introducing resistant thoughts. You have to work your way into an ability, it's an art, of sustaining higher and higher frequencies and faster momentum. In other words, you can't just jump right into it. It will be unpleasant for you. We would far rather see you in states of appreciation than in states of meditation. Because in meditation, you're quieting thought, which is essential when your thoughts are out of control or when your thoughts are resistant laden. Are you following? But your capacity to sustain them is something that you are practicing and parlaying and getting better and better at. You want to practice yourself into that frequency and sustain it. Make it your own. Become familiar with it. Own it. And then reach for more. As we were talking about the vortex, which contains everything that you want and all that you have become, and you want to find the frequency, just learn your way to it, feel your way to it, bit by bit, until your frequency matches the frequency of that vortex, and then it just begins to naturally, impulsively, intuitionally be realized by you. This vibrational climate, it's fluid, it's a climate, it's ever-changing, and you are a controller of it. But we were saying, don't try to fill that in yourself. Don't try to make things happen. Identify what you want and do your best to feel good, and watch the universe orchestrate the conditions by which it comes. And you stand not as the haphazard recipient, not as the unrelated recipient, but as the creator of what you are receiving. Because you are creating the vibrational climate in which it can think thoughts that are easily happy thoughts. But humans don't feel validated enough often in those simple thoughts. This is a universe that's based on vibration. We want you to get in this vibrational climate and then think. Have you played the game where you sit with thoughts that are clearly and easily comfortable to you? In the same way that you might bury your face in a fragrant rose. There's a lot of world out there beyond this, but right now, this is what you're focused upon, and this is what you're wanting to experience, and you're wanting to take it in with everything that you can because you want this delicious moment in time. So do you know that experience? Do you ever put something in your mouth and you don't want to swallow it yet? You don't want it to be gone too soon. You want to savor it. You want to savor it. And so when you find those things, there might be a handful of them that stand out in your mind. It might have been a conversation with someone, or it might have been an exposure to something new. But it stands out in your mind as an experience that you were savoring. You just savored it. Well, those are the beginning places of a perfect day. Starting there in those easy to find places. Always start there because it's easy. The cooperative universe is always bringing you the next cue and the next cue and the next cue and the next cue. And the more you ponder from that central place of alignment, the more you engage the non-physical energy that is thinking those thoughts too in non-resistance. And that's where your new life comes from. That's where your new ideas come from. It's collaborative, it's co-creative, it's inspired, it's source inspired, it's trajectory inspired. It's you inspired, you say, starting from the inside out. But humans say, well, I don't believe in starting with something easy. I think I will take the issue that is most significant to me, the thing that I'm most out of whack about, and that's what I'll think about in order to conquer it. I'll wrestle it to the ground and kill it. I will be the master of that. And we say, then you are denying yourself access to the energy that creates worlds. Then you are denying yourself the leverage that is available to you. Then you are denying yourself all of the cooperative components that are all around you, who are receiving impulses at perfect moments. You are worthy beings who create your own reality through the thoughts that you think, and the way you feel is the indication of the value to you of the thought you are currently thinking. Care about how you feel. Oh, there's so much that is available, but the improvement of your perspective is what this is all about. The expansion, the evolution, the joy, the well-being is in place, perpetually and eternally in place. But the satisfaction factor for you is determined by your ability to perceive it. And that's what we talk about all day, every day. Don't you want to tap in to that infinite intelligence that you have access to? Don't you want the fullness of who you are present now, present now, present now? So you have to prepare yourself for your receiving. You talk yourself into resistance without meaning to sometimes, if you haven't started at the beginning today and found alignment with who you are today, so that you stand in expectation of brilliance, expectation of clarity, expectation of solutions, expectation of delight, expectations of expansion, expectations of fun, expectations of more, expectations of more, 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 more. Eternal beings you are. You must get comfortable with the moreness of your eternity. And you must not cling to the sameness of what is. Because the sameness of what is the resistance to the more of eternity.